Here with Gavin Kiger of Logan Magnolia, as well as Lane Brendan. Fellas, some hard-fought matches tonight, but you guys are able to get it done. You're heading to the state dual tournament. Gavin, we'll start with you. Just tell me how it feels. Give me your overreaction.
It feels great. Go back again this year. 3 straight years now that I've gotten to go and compete with the team. So, yeah, it feels amazing.
Lane?
Yeah, feels good. This is my first year actually being on the team. Never gotten to before, so it's going to be a new experience. Still got some things we need to work on as a team, but overall I think we did great.
Gavin, your match was pretty crazy there.
A little sketchy.
Yeah, a little heart-wrenching, so just kind of walk me through it. How were you able to come out on top?
Just came up standing a little bit and let him launch me, and just saw a little bit of yellow off for an edge, and decided we'll get to that and get a restart, and then just kind of knew that I was better than him in all the other positions, and one fluke doesn't determine the match, so be able to put it away after that.
When the crowd is as loud as it was, I imagine the adrenaline was pumping. What was that feeling like when you were able to stand up?
It was great. I was screaming, yeah, which I can probably hear in my voice a little bit right now, but yeah, it felt great coming off that mat. So,
Lane, you were pretty dominant in your win tonight. Just talk about kind of your performance and how you approached that match.
Oh, well, I guess I know I just got to get to my setups. If I do them right, they always work, no matter who I wrestle. Hoping it goes the same way at the state duels.
Yeah. You guys are headed to the state duels now. Just kind of talk about that. What are you guys going to do over the next couple days to prepare?
Keep working.
Well, there's some things that we got to go over that us as leaders we got to go over. We need to keep fighting in the match. We can't just, like Gavin's match, one fluke in a determined match. He came back and pinned him after he was on his back for a good 30 seconds.
So, just talk about, Gavin, we'll start with you. Just kind of talk about the goals. You guys are going up there on Saturday competing with the 7 of the other best teams in Class 1A. Just tell me what you guys are looking to do over there.
Keep placing top 4 like we have every year for the past 3 years, I think now, and just keep getting better the rest of the year and keep climbing.
Yep. I just want to see everybody fight as hard as they can, and if that leads us to top 4 like every other year, that's great. If we're below it, fine too, as long as everybody gives it their best.
All right, gentlemen. Well, congratulations on the win today. We'll see you on Saturday.
Okay, thank you.
Here with Coach Dan Thompson of Logan Magnolia Wrestling. Coach, 48-30 win over West Monona there in the regional duel final. You guys are headed back to the state dual tournament. Just give me your overall thoughts on that performance.
Really hard fought duel. Two really even teams. They got a bunch of seniors, and man, we got up to a great start. We were rolling, but I knew they were gonna make a run in there, and they kept coming too. And so really tough duel. A lot of tough matches. You had a bunch of matches that both guys are on their back and swung back and forth. So happy for our guys. Probably came out on top, but really hard fought.
Really felt like your old reliables were reliable tonight. Your 3 ranked guys and Brendan and both Rice brothers. Just kind of talk about them and how you're able to count on them.
Yeah, it's nice having those 3 for sure, and guys fight really hard to not get pinned by them, and those guys were doing a heck of a job. But we found a way to find those bonus points, and I think the start for us was huge. We flipped our 13 and 20 pounders, and Lyric got us going, and then Gavin was in a really tough match at 20 and came through for us, and that gave us an opportunity to be where we wanted to be in it.
Yeah, talk about that. What were some of the strategies you guys had coming into this in terms of your lineup, in terms of having to kind of adjust on the fly, not knowing who you're going to wrestle? How does that work for you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of 3 really even teams here. Nottoway Valley and West Monona came right down to the wire, and we were quick making sure we knew our Nottoway Valley playing there, and then West Monona pulled it off. But we saw these guys Thursday, and it was a really good duel then too. So I think we both made some adjustments in our lineup, and kind of worked both ways. But we end up a few more points when it's said and done.
Talk about Graham Bricks able to get that win at heavyweight to lock up the duel. It was a hard-fought match, but he was able to come out on top. Just talk about his performance.
Yeah, Grant's really improved as the season's gone on. He's a big-time football recruit, but he doesn't have a lot of wrestling experience, so we're seeing him get better week by week, and he did a nice job of controlling the end of that match and finding a way to win it and putting it out of reach for us. So
what's it like having these regional duels earlier, not having to worry about it conflicting with the state tournament? I have to imagine it's a little encouraging for these guys to not have to worry about that.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's pros and cons of both. it's kind of weird a week before districts. It's weird in the middle of our season. It was always the end point. So it's different. To be super honest with you, I don't think I have an opinion yet. I mean, after Saturday, I probably will. So.
Talk about that approach for Saturday. You got 4 days to kind of rest up and get ready for that. What's the approach? When are you guys heading up there, and how do you guys plan to attack that?
We'll take off Friday morning and get a workout somewhere along the way or down there, and we better be ready to go Saturday. The top teams in 1A are super good, and we're going to have to be ready when we toe the line to compete for sure.
What's it mean for this program? Obviously, wrestling's viewed as an individual sport a lot, but making it as a state duels really shows you have a team up and down the roster. So what's it mean? What's that speak to this program?
It's kind of always been our thing here. It's what we strive for. We graduated 8 starters from last year, so there's a lot of turnover in this lineup. A lot of our bigger guys have to wrestle up a weight or 2 from where they should be. I mean, we're 10 or 15 pounds underweight at a bunch of weights, so they're willing to do that for this opportunity, and they showed up big tonight.
What are the goals for Saturday?
Go down and compete. 3 really hard, tough duels, fight for every point, and see how it rolls.
All right, Coach. Congrats on the win. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.